We urge you to, again, move to shelter and get in your shelter and stay there. A tornado emergency has been declared by the National Weather Service, with Greensburg under the gun of a large and dangerous tornado.
We do. We actually, it took me a while to locate the video, but we do have the tornado actually as it's just basically entering Greensburg. In fact, you can see the power flashes.
Okay, we have it now, Lanny. We just brought it up. We just brought it up, so tell us what we're seeing here.
Okay, right now that's the monster wedge right there, guys. That is the tornado as it was going into Greensburg.
A quiet town in Kiowa County, sitting alone on the wide, open plains. Before the storm, life here moved slowly, peacefully. Small shops lined the streets. Neighbors waved as they passed each other in town. Children walked to school beneath endless Kansas skies. It was the kind of place where everyone knew everyone, where nothing ever seemed to change. But on May 4th, 2007, that quiet life would be shattered. That evening, the sky above Greensburg began to darken. Thunderstorms were building across the plains, the kind that meteorologists watch carefully. But this storm was different. It was growing stronger, angrier. By late afternoon, radar operators began to notice something terrifying. A rotating supercell thunderstorm was forming, and it was heading directly toward the town. Sirens soon echoed through Greensburg streets. People rushed to their basements. Others looked toward the horizon, trying to see what was coming. What they couldn't see yet was the monster forming in the clouds above them. At 5:33 p.m., the tornado touched down. What formed that day was not just a tornado. It was a nightmare.
Real quick, let's go over to the Cake first cam, and we're going to roll this. And Lanny, just got your video in here. We got a close-up of a car. It looks like it's in a structure.
That's correct. That was the young lady that you spoke with on the phone, of the owner of the motel. That's their vehicle actually upside down in that motel. Absolutely.
All right, and we're looking at some other video. We see power lines over the road right now.
Right, Jay. That's that damage along along and south Highway 183, just south of Greensburg. And again, many power lines down, power poles down, and fences, barbed wire fence, things of that nature laying on the road itself.
All right, now we're looking at that car into the hotel shot again. And you said that you think you captured the tornado as it went into into Greensburg. And when's that video coming up in this? Do you remember, Lanny?
It should be one of the last ones, Jay. Yes, we do. We actually, it took me a while to locate the video, but we do have the tornado actually as it's just basically entering Greensburg. In fact, you can see the power flashes.
Okay, we have it now, Lanny. We just brought it up. We just brought it up, so tell us what we're seeing here.
Okay, right now that's the monster wedge right there, guys. That is the tornado as it was going into Greensburg. The light around the tornado is not lightning. That's actually power flashes as it was basically tearing Greensburg apart.
A massive tornado packing winds of more than 200 miles per hour blasted through the small town, nearly wiping it from the map. 11 residents were killed, and stunned survivors were left to simply dig through piles of rubble, hoping to find any remains of what used to be life.
Where did it all go? At least we still had stuff contained. I mean, we lost a lot, but not as much as other people. We have friends that lives right out south of us here, kind of just on the edge of town. Their whole house was gone.
President Bush toured the area with FEMA, promising to help the community get back on its feet. And though some residents took off, many stayed, deciding to rebuild and restart their lives in Greensburg.
I thought a little bit about going back up where I grew up, which is the north central part of the state. But I've lived here longer than any place else, and this was home.
The only thing we had left after the tornado was my husband's job, which is here. and my job was gone because I work at the school. And we asked the kids, do you want to finish school here? And they said, yeah. So there wasn't any doubt at that point.
Many of the town's Victorian brick buildings are no longer standing, but residents say slowly Greensburg is making a comeback. President Bush marks the one-year anniversary of the storm by delivering the commencement address at Greensburg High School today. Tim McGuire, The Associated Press.